for one more quarter at least today. So it'll be interesting to see if they can keep that stamina. It's all about playing till the end, and Norristown has to play to the end.
They do play some of the best team basketball of any team in the state. They don't really have a superstar. I mean, Philly Wyatt and Russell Graham, they're great players and everything, but they don't have a true superstar, but yet they still manage to dominate games like these.
And Jameer Hunter trying to show the Eagles that the game is not over yet as we have begun the fourth and final quarter of this game. Norristown leading at 51-25.
They're one of the best teams in the state because they play team basketball. They play as one.
Ramsey's shot is no good, and here comes Minnis the other way for Southern. Inside there, he drives, no good as his shot. Ball is loose. Out of bounds on the Rams, and Norristown's possession. Excuse me, Rams possession. Shot there was way off there from Noster, so Sheldon Mayer will take the ball up for Norristown.
Gloucester wanted a foul on that play. I have to agree with him. It looked like Philly Wyatt got him on the wrist, but no call.
7 minutes now to go, fourth quarter. Russell Graham has it. Reese guarding him. Ramsey has it. Works down low. Gets two there is James Ramsey, 53-25.
That's a pretty move by James Ramsey, putting some spin on the ball to get it to go down.
Here's Minnis right there, cannot convert, and a foul. Called, I believe this foul is going to be on Norristown.
It was as they tried to get the rebound. I'm not sure exactly who it's on, but it's on Philly Wyatt. A loose ball foul on him.
The atmosphere of this arena has changed quite significantly. It's quieted down a lot, and the Rams have the possession once again. Here's Minnis. He's cannot convert. The putback there is no good, and here comes Russell Graham. Bounce down to Maurice Briggs, who gets two. 55-25. Norristown leading it 6 minutes, 10 seconds now in the fourth quarter. Shot is up and is good by Antoine Reese. 55-28.
Well, in the quarterfinals of the state tournament, you just don't expect to see a game that has this big of a margin.
Here comes the Rams once again. And Minnis gets two. 55-30. Norristown, and I told you it wasn't over yet because the Rams are not going anywhere at this point. They're charging back here. Maybe it'll be a late fourth quarter run here. Only time will tell as Norristown tries to go back here with Sheldon Mayer. Briggs has it down to Russell Graham. Gets the underhand layup there and gets two, 57-30. 5 minutes, 16 seconds now to go in the fourth quarter. But now it's possession remaining with Southern.
How about Briggs passing down low to Russell Graham? Usually it's the other way around. So whatever works. Eagles offense is really clicking now. They scored just 26 points in the first half, but they already have 57 in the game now with 5 minutes and 11 seconds to go.
Good job there by Henderson to get to it for the Rams. A dunk there by Reese, make it 57-32. Now under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and this place is starting to chat now.
Yeah, maybe that'll get him going. That might get him going, but I still think it's too little too late.
Graham had a little help there from Vontae Shippen. 59-32. Here comes Reese. He'll take a short jumper. Gets two more. 59-34, and Antoine Reese is starting to heat up here late in the fourth.
Boy, they really do look re-energized after that dunk.
Here's Ramsey fighting off a defender. Bounce pass back to Sheldon Mayer. Mayer is fouled.
they need something just short of a miracle at this point, with it being a 25-point game with just about a half a quarter left.
Well, the last thing Norristown wants to do now is stop playing. They don't want to stop playing. They got to keep playing all the way until that buzzer sounds at the end of the quarter. And
you know what? They're used to this, though. During the regular season, a lot of people questioned their strength of schedule, and they did play some really weak opponents as Graham gets the basket inside. But in playing all those weaker teams, they played plenty of games where they won by 40 and 50 points.
Minnis swings it back around. Wow, this offense is really sped up. Shot there for Reese is no good. And here comes Khalif Wyatt for Norristown, 3:58. Shot there, spins around and in. Jarrell Gardner comes up with two. And it looks like Deshaun Minnis is in some pain as he is laying on the court.
You know, I must have done about maybe 30 games so far this season, and I've seen one injury. And now here I am today, 3 injuries in less than 2 games. So I don't know what it is, but a lot of players, I guess they're tight or whatever it is. A lot of players get hurt, and it's not something that you like to see at all.
Well, to just talk a little bit about that is, during these playoff games, the players are playing at probably the highest levels that they can possibly play, and they're going to be as aggressive as they need to be. And the more aggressive you are, the more you open yourself up to injury, and that's definitely in the games that we see here. The closer and closer players get to that championship game, they're going to play it harder and harder. And you open yourself up in some situations to getting injured. So that's what we've seen here, I think, this afternoon, as this gives Norristown a little breather here. Both teams get a breather, and Deshaun Minnis looks to be limping a little bit as he makes his way off the court.
And speaking of the injuries, Norristown is playing it safe right here. And now, of course, you want to get some of your lesser-used guys, some of this playoff experience. And then at the same time, you can protect against injuries and fatigue, as they now have a lot of backups in the game. Chapman, Christmas.
Here's the Rams. And we have a foul called. That foul's on Jared Smart for Norristown. Ball remains with the Rams. Shot up and good for 3. Hanson for 3. So Henderson drained the 3 there. Still Norristown leads at 63-37. 3 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Fourth quarter, travels call. Possession will come back the Rams' way. Now here's Henderson with the ball for the Rams. Hands off. Reese, shot there for 3's no good. Christmas with the basketball for the Eagles. Bounce pass back to Mayer. Gardner back out. Shot there is no good. Smart tries to put it up there, cannot. Henderson under pressure gets free, and he'll make his way up court. Shot there for Reese is up. That one rolls across the hoop there, and here's Sheldon Mayer with the ball for Norristown. Through minutes.
Play on both ends of the floor for Norristown. Again, none of their stars out there other than Sheldon Mayer.
2 minutes, 26 seconds now to go. Fourth quarter. Play broken up there. Norristown comes up with it. Gardner. And Christmas loses the basketball, so possession will go back to the Rams.
Well, Lorenzo Christmas couldn't make anything out of it, but a nice job by Jarrell Gardner to hustle over and get that ball. It looked like the Rams were going to be able to pick it up easily, but Jarrell Gardner basically came out of nowhere.
Rams shot there, up, no good. Johnson gets to it. Rebound from Johnson is no good, and Norristown comes up with the ball. Here comes Gardner. Gardner moves inside and gets two. Jarrell Gardner, 65-37 Norristown, 1 minute and 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Boy, what a great day for the Eagles. 65-37 right now with a minute 42 to go. And really everything was working today, defensively and offensively. If they could continue playing like this, they could beat anybody.
Foul on that last play was on Sheldon Mayer, so Rams will inbound. Nasir Johnson. Henderson has it. Gives it back to Johnson. Johnson shoots. That one is no good. Possession will go back to Norristown. Lorenzo Christmas.
A good job by Christmas to lay off of it. Had the rebound and had it knocked out of his hands, and then laid off of it.
Sheldon Mayer will take control here. Throws it back out. Shot there for Chapman is short. And Reese hands it up. Dunk there by Doster. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go. Fourth quarter, 65-39. Norristown leads it.
And at this point in the game, with it already being decided, not even that dunk can get this crowd excited. The only crowd that has any reason to be excited right now is the Eagles fans, because their team looks really good right now.
Christmas' first shot is up and no good. He'll get another.
Lorenzo Christmas, the 6-foot junior. He'll be back next year, and he will be a big part of this team, as Norristown will lose some key seniors, and he'll fill those shoes.
All right, here's Christmas again. His second shot is up. That one's good. Make it 66-39 Norristown. Under a minute now to play in the game. Here's Reese. Shot Henderson up, no good. Reese gets to the rebound. He's fouled.
Well, Lorenzo Christmas didn't get the rebound at that time, but he's done a pretty good job down there getting some rebounds. He's got decent size, and he can jump. And big men are so hard to find these days. And I know Lorenzo Christmas might not exactly be a big man, as the free throw is good. But if he can give you some rebounding down low, it's going to be a big help.
Hey, so much County are all not together. I want to wish that on my worst enemy.
Haywood Anderson takes a seat for the Rams. He's a shot up and good. 66-41. Norristown leading it. 47.2 seconds on the clock.
That ball ended up off the basket, off the structure that supports the basket, actually, and that's why the Eagles have the ball.
Norristown comes up with it. Chapman.
Juan Chapman went up and was fouled pretty hard. He'll go to the line for two, and he earned his trip to the line this time.
We used to joke around that Sheldon Mayer wasn't the tallest guy on the court. It looks like he's got a little rivalry there with Juan Chapman. And he sinks the free throw.
Juan Chapman, the 5'7" senior, and that 5'7" might be a little bit generous.
Second is up. Two excellent free throw shots there.
He's quite a shooter, though, and free throws, threes, he's really just a good shooter.
68-41 Norristown leads it after the three-point shot there by the Rams. 27 seconds on the clock. Anthony Reese gets called on the foul there for the Rams.
The crowd booing the call. They just want this game to be over. It's already been decided for a while now, and they're ready to see Pennsbury face Ridley.
Yet the rules state you have to play until time runs out, so the game is still there, and as long as the game's still going on, as Mayer makes that free throw, you got to call out, I guess, everything. Some people feel that that's not the time to call anything, but the game's still happening here, and Mayer's at the line. He'll get another shot. That one bounces out. 69-44 is the score here with 24 seconds to go.
The crowd continues to file out as the final half minute of this game moves along.
Muhammad Amin now in to shoot a 1-and-1 for the Rams. His shot's up no good, and Gardner comes up with it for Norristown. 21 seconds to go in this game. Gardner throws it back out to Chapman. Chapman is fouled, and the crowd once again boos.
It's a good call, though, and like you said, you can't just not call anything, but the final minute of this game really is dragging along.
Chapman shooting 1-and-1.
But you know what? Some of these players want to play. I mean, you got Juan Chapman out there and Lorenzo Christmas, Jaquel Hargrove, among others. They don't get a chance to play a whole lot. And they're getting some state bracket action here, and you know, they want to go out there and play.
Chapman converts on the second shot.
To us, it might be an afterthought, but to them, that's the only time they ever get any clock.
7 seconds. Rams still have it. Reese shot there is up, no good, and that's the game. The Norristown Eagles beat the Southern Rams 71-44.
The Eagles getting their 31st win of the season between the regular season, district bracket, and state bracket. The journey will come to an end for the Southern Philadelphia Rams here at the Pavilion at Villanova. Meanwhile, the Eagles will move on. The second seed out of District 1 are the Eagles, and they will move on to face the winner of the Moon versus Pittsburgh Central Catholic game.
Now that will be the semifinal game, right? Now we're moving into semifinal.
3 down, 2 to go for the Eagles. Next game's the semifinals. If they win that, they'll go to Penn State to the Bryce Jordan Center to play for the state championship.
Well, it's been a great run. Again, as I've pretty much said, take it one game at a time, one quarter at a time, one half at a time, whatever you have to do to put the mental aspect that, you know, this has been a great run so far, and the ride continues. And their destiny is in their hands at this point. They know what they have to do to get the job done against these teams, and it's only going to get tougher as they move on.
It's really been a special season. It's not every year that this Norristown Eagles team advances this far in the state bracket. I mean, it's just so hard just to make it here, and it's just been a very special year. It's been a lot of fun to watch and been a lot of fun for us to cover. And you saw it here today, just a great game by the Eagles. Everything was working. They're getting turnovers. They're protecting the ball. They were scoring down low. They were scoring from outside. And again, if they continue to play like this, they have a legitimate shot at that state championship.
Well, we congratulate the Eagles on their win, 71-44 over the Southern Rams. We hope to be able to cover next game, semifinals. But until then, for my colleague Mark Kolodinsky, I'm Steve Acavino, signing off from the Pavilion at Villanova. Thanks for joining us on NASD TV Channel 8, 28. We'll see you hopefully next time. Take care.